Welcome to StudioAmped Offstage. I am delighted to be here with the members of the Allman Goldflies band. And David, I think I hear in your name, Allman, that there may be just a hint of Southern rock, or maybe more than that. Talk to me a little bit about the band's sound and its origin and its influences.
Well, the sound comes from a couple different things. One is my experience from playing with the Allman Brothers band back in the late 70s and early 80s. Then I made a friend of this goofball right here, and this is Gary Allman, and he has a sound that is pretty authentic given the fact he's a cousin and related to Greg and Dwayne Allman. And so we have been friends since the early 2000s, actually late 1990s.
1990s.
And yeah, so
1990s.
Yeah, so we've just been playing together off and on since then, and we put this band together about 2.5, 3 years ago, and our first album's out, Second Chance.
Yes.
Gary, let me just ask you, I know the Allmans themselves had a great history here on Pensacola Beach. I could be wrong, but I think they had an early band called the Allman Joys that would come down here and play on the beach. Must be great just to be here on the coast, but also to be carrying on that great tradition. Just talk a little bit more about your music and about your history and influences as well.
Well, you know, I grew up on blues and Southern rock and, country rock, Marshall Tucker, Allman Brothers, Leonard Skinner, B.B. King, a bunch of them. But I've always been a blues man, and I teamed up with David, like he said, many years ago, and when I had to do some federal prison time. And when I got out, I contacted David and I sent him a song that I wrote. It's called Standing in the Georgia Rain. And it was because of that song this band's together today.
That's a terrific story. And Joe, I wanted to ask you, now I remember myself, and I'm a gentleman of a certain age, when the Allman Brothers band hit the scene. I mean, I'm going back maybe to 1971, 72. Mm-hmm. I suspect you're a bit younger, and yet you are playing this music that has great resonance to me and a lot of other folks. Just talk to me about your feelings about the music that y'all play.
I love the music we play, man. It's kind of, we get to be a little bit experimental and, it's improvisational rock and blues, kind of staying true to the spirit of the, those great classic rock bands, man.
I'm going to toss this out to all of you. If folks want to catch your music either in this region live or online or in recorded form, talk to me about some ways that people can experience your music in addition to WSRE StudioAmped program.
We can check us out on our website, allmangoldfliesband.com. We've also got a Facebook page, facebook.com/Allman Goldflies Band. And the album entitled Second Chance is available on YouTube, Spotify, Google Play, all those big, online streaming services and everything.
iTunes.
Yeah, iTunes and all that.
David and Gary, when you folks play, or do you tour all around, or are there cities in this region that folks can especially be looking for you?
Mostly this region, really. We're based out of Panama City Beach. And by the time this goes on the air, we will have just played with the Panama City Pops Orchestra. David Ott has written orchestrations for our music, and so we'll have performed with them. And so it's very possible that the future will be performing with different symphonies around the country, playing behind Southern Rock Band, which is kind of a wild combination. Bringing the music of the Allman Brothers and Southern Rock into the concert hall and letting the people in the concert hall be exposed to that, and also opening the orchestral classical world open to the world of the people who listen to blues.
We are so excited to have you gentlemen here. Thanks for taking some time on WSRE StudioAmped Offstage. And folks, this will be the first performance of Season 11 of WSRE's StudioAmped concert series with the Allman Goldflies Band.